Welcome to another episode of Buy and Sell with Lyndsay and Miguel. I'm Miguel.
And I'm Lyndsay.
In today's episode, we're going to give you a market update. So, Lyndsay, what have you been seeing in the market lately?
Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. So we're in July now, and I'm definitely noticing things are kind of starting to cool off a little, which is kind of natural for summer months anyways. A lot of people are going out of town. With COVID, even more people are going out of town because you weren't allowed to.
Exactly, yeah. A lot of people take a vacation around this time of year or have already purchased a home because a lot of people are trying to get their kids into certain schools. So that was taken care of in the June or May, April months.
Definitely, yeah. It's almost like the buyers out there right now are kind of looking for like the Pinterest perfect homes. Like I don't know. It's definitely a lot different than it was in the spring market where everyone was competing for the same house. I had a couple showings yesterday on homes. They were gorgeous single-family homes, great areas, and they've been on the market now. This is their second week, so.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
A couple months ago, you couldn't get one home on the market for longer than 2 weeks.
That's not to say there's definitely still competition out there because we're still seeing it's almost like pockets. Like some homes are still getting multiple offers the first weekend. So don't be alarmed if you're a seller. There's definitely still buyers out there, but it's just not as crazy as it was.
Yeah, I mean, this is great news for buyers. I think it's great news for sellers too because you're definitely still going to be able to sell your home, for a good price at the top of the market, but it's not going to be, 19 showings in a day.
Yeah, you almost have to just be really careful how you're pricing the houses right now. Like you almost want to price it just under what it's worth and not try to price it where all the other homes have been selling, just because those homes were selling probably where they shouldn't have been selling anyways, just from the competition. So you really have to be careful with that. Yeah,
almost just price it and let the market drive it up. That's what we always recommend. If you price it too high, you're doing yourself a disservice because now your days on the market, on the MLS are going to appear, at 40 days, people are going to say, what's wrong with this property?
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with it. You just, wanted a little bit too much when you first put it on the market.
Definitely, yeah. What about the condo market? Have you noticed anything like previously and then now? Do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, of course. So the condo market is actually starting to pick up. I think a lot of people are starting to realize they need to be in the office a lot, sooner than they had originally anticipated. So we are seeing the condo action pick up. You're still going to be able to get a good condo for a good price around this time because it's not, where we were before the pandemic, but it's definitely starting to pick up. It's showing signs of improvement for sure.
Yeah, I bet once we hit fall, it'll start really picking up because I think a lot of corporate companies are going back after Labor Day, so people are going to have to get back into the city.
Yeah, and we're also seeing this with rentals and condos. Rentals and condos are definitely starting to pick up where we used to have them, sit on the market for a couple of weeks at a time during the pandemic. And on the opposite side of that, the single families are starting to, slow down a little bit. Our single family rentals are staying on the market a little bit longer than they were originally. So the market's starting to change a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. If you have any questions about that, just definitely let us know. We're happy to help guide you through that.
Of course.
So, Miguel, you just moved into your new house. You want to tell them about what you're working on?
Yeah, so actually, I took a brief little vacation, and while I was gone, my lovely fiance, she crushed it. She painted the backyard, the floor. She refinished the back deck and painted it a nice neutral gray color. We're going to put a little bit of white stones around it. Make a little fire pit area. We're really excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a good example of you can buy a house even if it's not already perfect. She was able to do all that by herself.
Exactly.
So it wouldn't even be super costly. You just have to buy the materials.
Yeah, and we're also glad that we were able to do it the way that we, kind of envisioned instead of, moving into somewhere and just living with someone else's vision.
That's true. Yeah, she can pick the colors and everything.
Yeah,
so.
She was going to change it anyways, so it's a good thing that they just left it the way it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Lyndsay? I know you had a couple closings and listings coming up.
Yeah, so I'll give my listing a plug. We just listed it today. It's a townhome in Oakton, Virginia, in a neighborhood called Concord Village. So it's listed for $639,900. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It's beautiful. Oh my God, the seller, she's updated everything. We just put in new hardwood floors, new carpet, everything's painted. It looks so good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Oakton is such a cool area because it's, right by 66. You can be in Arlington, you can be in Tysons, you can be in Fairfax. You can really be anywhere within, 15, 20 minutes.
Exactly, yeah. And it's right next to a dog park, which
That's
is
awesome.
cool.
And
yeah.
the schools are great too.
Yeah, the schools are awesome there. So definitely come check it out.
Yeah, that's exciting stuff. So, if you guys want to hear any more about Lyndsay's new listing or what kind of projects we have going on at our house, please feel free to reach out to us. As always, like and subscribe so you see next time we make one of these videos.
Definitely do that. Hit the like button.
All right, guys. Don't forget to
buy and sell with Lyndsay and Miguel.